Hello, welcome back to Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age. Really excited to keep playing this. So excited that Vaughn can't actually stay still. See what the lonely boy has to say. There sure are a lot of Imperials out today. They think they're so great, but I hate them. So let's check out where I need to go. I need to go to Miguelo's place, which should be down here. Rabanastrum. Miguelo fitting the new console. Miguelo this, Miguelo that. It's all I ever hear these days. So Miguelo's got to be a bit of a big shot, right? Or
Vaughn, I was waiting.
Penelo said you needed something?
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier. In the morning, perhaps he ran into some trouble out in the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to an early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sandsea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too. I can't leave my shop, and I've Penelo on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sandsea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
well, I'm pretty low down the
work,
list.
and you'll thank me for it someday.
Yeah, it's okay. So if you want something to do, get Penelo. If she's busy, find Kites. And if he's unavailable, you gotta make do with Van. They've closed all the stairs to Lowtown. Can you believe that? I don't care how important today is. This is absurd. So the Sandsea, which is the Rabanasta Tavern, is over here. This is the Sandsea. Oh yes.
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
Creature spotted in the Ester Sand. What is that thing?
Ah, Vaughn! Miguelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming. We should be... whatever. Say, Tomage, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's right! Vaughn, you should give it a shot!
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
So here's how it works. People post bills here on the notice board. When they have a monster they need taken care of. Headhunters track people, right? Well, hunters track monsters. The monster you're hunting is called your mark. Here's a bar posted for the rogue tomato. Ugh. The mark I've petitioned to have hunted. Do you want to hear about the details? Yeah, that would help. Let's start with accepting hunts. You can't just take a look on the board then go running off to hunt the mark. You must out on the bounty. You gotta talk to the person who posted the bill, the petitioner, first. Let them know you're going on the hunt. So take this rogue tomato bill for example. I posted it, so I'm the petitioner. You have to come say to me, let's call that step done, okay? Once your agreement is in place, the petitioner will tell you how to find the mark. Then you hunt it, report back, and claim the bounty. Oh, and I'll give you something to help keep track of your hunts. A clan primer. Use it to refresh your memory about hunts you've accepted. Obtained a clan primer. Party menu. Go ahead and take this while you're at it. Just a little something to commemorate your first hunt. An Oricea armlet. Looks like you can't even equip it yet. Why? No, why? Don't have the license for it. Think of licenses as mileposts, marking your progress as your combat skills improve. Swords, bows, black magics, white magics. None of it does you a lick of good until you have the license to use it. Same goes for that armlet. Tomaj, how can I equip this great treasure you've bestowed upon me? You ask. Easy. Learn by doing. Give it a try. And licenses have been added to the party menu. I'd say you're ready to hunt that mark for me. Oh, you've just been needing to leave the city. Just show it to the watcher at the gate. The watcher at the gate. A writ of transit. The east gate, that's the one you want. Head out. Once you've taken care of that mark for me, let me know. Your work won't go unrewarded. Well, tomato, the hunt begins. Try equipping the Oricea armlet. Use the license command in the party menu to obtain the accessories one license. Then use the equip command to equip it. Once you've chosen a license board, can't change your mind, choose it widely. Okay. So, license. In order to use weapons, armors, magics, learn the licenses that support your playstyle to create your own unique party. So everyone has their own license board. This must be the oh yeah, this is the ZODIAC age part. This is something they added in to kind of change it around a bit. So in the first, well, the original, you just have a license board. Okay, so yeah, you'd have a general, each character would have their own thing. But with this, you kind of pick a class to start off with. Maces and magics. Okay, white mage is the healer. Olhan, spear wielders. Spear wielders. Techniques revive, sacrifice HP. The machinists are warriors who snipe their foes with deadly precision. Red battle mage, maces and magics. Knight, swords, sacrifice HP to deal damage. Monk, unarmed on poles, inflict elemental weakness. Time battle mage, crossbows, bending time to their will. Foe breaker, warriors who use mighty weapons to tear their foes asunder. Oh, that is really tempting. Archers who rain death on their foes from afar. Black mage, attack magic, bushi. Sword masters who devote themselves body and soul to their lords, katanas, and shikari. Ooh, daggers. There's no thief, which is kind of like what Van struck me as. I suppose shikari. Preview the license board. So what? Levers. First aid. Foe breakers, heavy armor. Knights, swords, first aid. Oh boy, I'm like, oh. I suppose red battle mage is going to be the most balanced, isn't it? Dark and darker. But he's not got any proper armor, time magics, maces, mystic armor, accessories, more mystic armor. You can't take proper Ulahan. Javelin spear. Increase physical attacks. I'm going Shikari. I'm going Shikari. And I can now equip the Orcaria armlet. Okay, so Van's going to be the thief. Dual daggers. He can. He starts off with a dagger, so that's fine. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure if I like kind of being forced into... I mean, you kind of end up having each character have a role originally without them specifically being like the designated white mage or the designated black mage, for example. So with this I kind of feel like you're being kind of shoehorned into deciding as soon as your character's joined your team. Then you have to decide, you know, what they're going to do, what will their skill set be. I'm going to ignore the fact that I decided to not go down the one I was supposed to and try to go down the wrong one instead. But yeah,
You there, let's see some papers, boy. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the, Consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Magello. I just hate to see the Consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offence in such trifling matters. Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the Consul waiting. Right. Gates are closed after this.
oh wow, those are some gates. Right, let's quickly save, just in case things go bad. Yeah, gonna have to see how the boards work out. I did quite like that you were free to kind of, you know, have what Darkle T-Rex Damascus Estesans. Did quite like in the original how you could just mess around a bit. Not quite mess around with it, but have it a bit more open. Cut tight. Cornerstone. Come in.
Yeah.
Was Wolf. Yeah. No XP. That's the tomato. Let's rob the rogue tomato. There, as soon as I get close enough. Sweat. Nah, can't. Take this. Foul beast. It's quite terrifying where them teeth come from. Don't worry, we'll get you. You tomatoey scoundrel. Ugh. Don't like tomatoes. Like, really don't like tomatoes. Like, you know, start feeling unwell, don't like tomatoes. It's a bit weird. Oh yes. Alright, come back here, you tomato. My nemesis. Oh. Don't know why tomato knows how to breathe fire. Yeah. Suck it, tomato. Just hope I didn't get any seeds or anything.
Galbana lilies?
Yeah.
Never thought I'd see him growing out here. Ugh. This'll make a nice souvenir. Time to call it a day.
Indeed. You obtain a handful of Galbana lilies. Alright, let's I know I said it's time to call it a day, but well, I'm out here. Level up. Although more important to get LP, because of LP you can't use the gear or learn the skills or any of that. So back to Ravenasta. And yeah. So, just as they're finishing their inspection, what do I see? By the gates closing before my very eyes. Wee bit dodgy, wouldn't you say? That's kites. Oh, Van. I guess I'm not the only one who got locked out of the city. I told Panella about the mark you were going after. I guess I got her worrying, so the two of us headed out here to find you. As soon as I stepped out, the guards closed the gates, and things got crazy. Haven't been able to find her since.
Stand back there! Back! This gate's closed until the ceremony's over, do you hear?
Now what?
Open the gate!
Oh, so they can't let all the people in. One lone chocobo.
Wait a second. How come you let these chocobos through the gate and not us?
What of it? This here's a pedigreed parader, boy. Cost tens of thousands of gil, this one did. A prettier price than 100 of you provincials would fetch. Keep your distance. We don't want the chocobo sticking a peasant.
What'd you say?
Step aside. Right then, move them in.
Oh, lilies.
That does it.
Ho ho! A fine chocobo you have there. Yes, cedar down stock, if I'm not mistaken. Change the soil, change the chocobo, am I right? Yes, different soil means different bouquet, too. Take a Dalmascan Barrow's wine, eh? It may lack the flavor and depth of some of your Arcadian wines, but it has a certain strength of character. It's not bad, really, once you get used to it. Care for some, sirs? There's more than enough for all to cool their throats, of course.
You let these carts through, the closest gate is ordered.
They're so
My
corrupt.
mail's choked with this sand.
Well done, Miguelo.
Don't give me a scare like that. Ha! You're lucky that ended where it did.
Right. Now's our chance to go through.
Ah, the ceremony will be starting soon. I'd best be hurrying.
Okay, well... Fawn, wait! What is it? Fawn!
Let's go straight to rushing. This is the parade.
We will have order. I give you your new consul, His Imperial Highness Lord Vane Solidor, Commandant of the Arcadian Empire's Western on... Your Excellency.
What's he up to?
People of Rabanastre, is it with hatred you look upon your consul? With hatred you look upon the Empire?
Spit on your empire! Strike back to Arcadia!
There was little point in asking. But know this, I harbor no idle hopes of frustrating that hatred. Nor shall I ask your fealty. That is the due of your fallen king, and rightly so. King Ramanas loved his people, strove to bring you peace. His was a rule worthy of your devotion. Even now, he remains among you, protecting you. His ardor for the peace and weal of Dalmasca falters not. I would ask only that you do your king honor. Together let us embrace the peace His Majesty would surely desire. 2 years now divide us from war's bitter end, yet still its shadow looms over all, stifling the infant peace a pall only you may cast off. Achieve but this one thing, and your hatred of me and of the Empire will grieve me not. I will stand fast. I will endure your hatred, suffer your slings and arrows. I will defend Dalmasca. Here I will pay my debt. I swear it now. Though King Ramanas and Lady Ash be gone, they stand ever at the side of their people. In honoring peace, you do honor to their memory and to Dalmasca. What I ask plain. My hopes now rest with you.
Yeah. Sounds like a load of baloney.
Is Rabanastre to your liking, my lord?
It is magnificent. Take this cathedral, for instance. Elegant, yet whimsical in its execution. A stunning example of Galtean architecture. I hope Lord Gramus might one day look upon it himself.
Oh, remember the last one? We're all like this at first.
The patron of this evening's banquet, may it please your excellency.
I am Miguelo, your highness. It is truly a profound honor to make the acquaintance of our future emperor, highness. The people of Rabanasta join me in welcoming you.
That's enough of highness. Though indeed I am our emperor's son, I am no prince. Arcadia's emperor is freely chosen by her people. I am but an elected official and nothing more.
I meant no disrespect.
Now that I think on it, I would not have you address me as Lord Consul, for that matter.
No?
Henceforth, I am a citizen of Rabanasta. Why don't you call me Vane?
I could not. That would not be right.
You are overly fond of formalities. I've just the remedy for that. Tonight you will join me, and we shall drink until you call me by name.
Oh, what kind of emotional blackmail is that?
How can he stand about him like that?
Fawn, you just do not get it, do you? He's not doing it because he wants to.
Lord Vane never did.
You know what would happen if he didn't.
I know, it's just...
So, what would you do different?
I don't know.
Thump him.
Well... I'd do something.
Vaughn. Vaughn! You haven't heard a single word I've said, have you?
What?
This place has changed so much. It's like it's not even Rabanasta anymore. Like the Empire is swallowing it whole.
Hey, Penel, that fete tonight. You think they'll let us in?
Are you crazy? It's in the palace, and we don't have an invitation if you hadn't noticed.
So, how are we getting in?
As if I'd know. Why not ask Miguelo to get you in? Or go see old Dallin in Lowtown? Why the sudden interest, Vaughn?
I told you, I'm going to take back what's ours. Give back to Dalmasca. Come on, what do you think? If I find something, and it fetches a good price, how about I buy you all dinner?
Oh, please.
Bit of burglary.
You know as well as I do the first thing you'd buy is an airship. All hail Vaughn, sky part of Dalmasca. It's got a nice ring to it. Stay out of trouble.
It does have a nice ring to it.
An airship. I don't know. Maybe. But not through Miguelo. Time to pay old Dallin a visit.
And with that, hopefully, I'm going to have a chance to end it. Oh. Yep. You're now free to enter Lowtown and leave Rabanasta. Brilliant. So, yeah. With this, I'm going to end it. I've got to fight an evil tomato. And see the new council. And get an idea of what kind of unpleasantness the Empire is. So it's been good. Yeah. Oh, this game. So excited. So yeah, this has been Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age. Thanks for watching and see you next time.